In the endless scroll of glowing faces, there's a silent war unfolding, the war of choice. Modern love has become a labyrinth of possibilities, each profile a portal into someone's curated soul. Yet behind every swipe lies an invisible weight, the heaviness of never feeling satisfied. What was once connection now feels like consumption. Once, meeting someone demanded effort, the courage to approach, the patience to know, the will to commit. Now, digital speed replaces human rhythm, smothering uncertainty with algorithmic precision. Each option is a mirage promising perfection, yet none deliver peace. In this frictionless playground, attention is the new currency of desire. The paradox begins subtly. More choice was meant to set us free, but freedom fractures the self. Every new option whispers, "You could do better." That whisper grows into a roar, drowning genuine connection in a sea of restless curiosity and quiet panic. Psychologists call it decision fatigue. Each swipe drains the brain, leaving cravings without fulfillment. The heart becomes an algorithm, optimizing for novelty, rejecting stillness. We mistake the thrill of possibility for the warmth of connection, forgetting that love was never a calculated act. The dopamine surge flickers, a like, a match, a message, sharp and addictive. It feels alive for seconds, then evaporates into emptiness. The next fix is always one swipe away. This is not pursuit, it's pacification, a quiet seduction by pixels and probability. In modern dating, rejection has lost its sting, but acceptance has lost its meaning. Thousands now orbit one another in digital inertia, suspended in near-frozen connection. The ghosting epidemic isn't cruelty, it's collapse. People vanish because emotion demands energy, and we are drained beyond empathy. Dark psychology hides in the design. Designers study how long a thumb hesitates before swiping right, how blue light triggers desire, how scarcity manipulates urgency. We are lab rats in a maze without walls, chasing dopamine trails painted on a glass screen. The dating app doesn't show us people, it shows behavioral data. The irony deepens. The more we try to perfect love, the more artificial it becomes. Choice multiplies, but intimacy decays. Behind the curated selfies, loneliness mutates, wearing filters of confidence, but the eyes never lie. They reveal hunger disguised as control. We were told choice empowers. Instead, it crushes. The modern dater doesn't chase love, they compare it. Comparison kills chemistry, converting human warmth into measurable worth. Dates feel like interviews, connections become transactions, and tenderness becomes risk. There's a chilling silence between texts, the waiting game of modern romance. The phone pulses like a heartbeat, summoning tiny hopes that vanish with each read receipt. It's emotional roulette, built on anxiety and timing. Our attachment now depends on invisible notifications. The paradox sharpens during midnight hours. When faces blur and desires detach, people begin to crave the very thing they avoid, vulnerability. But the fear of being replaced breeds caution. So they perform confidence, and call it authenticity. Choice rewires expectations. Every person becomes a prototype, evaluated like a product, returned without consequence. Some call it freedom, others, quiet despair. The abundance of potential partners dilutes each interaction, the sweeter the choice, the more bitter the aftermath. The illusion of abundance directs behavior. We chase those slightly out of reach, conditioned to find comfort in pursuit, not presence. As choices expand, standards inflate beyond reality. We worship potential, then abandon imperfection. Love becomes an endless beta test. Behind every dating profile lies an avatar stitched with half-truths. People curate personality, trim flaws, and amplify fantasies. What's left is a ghost version of humanity, optimized for attraction, stripped of sincerity. We fall for the projection, not the person. Psychological studies reveal something terrifying: the more options offered, the less we value each. The human mind isn't built for infinity. Endless choice triggers regret, suspicion, paralysis. We drown not from lack, but from excess, gasping in oceans of fabricated opportunity. Modern romance is now governed by algorithms that predict taste before emotion forms. The system learns our patterns, crafting a mirror maze of attraction. Our choices aren't free, they're guided by invisible code, shaping who we desire before we even notice. Each swipe trains the subconscious. Unconsciously, we learn to objectify, to categorize, to dismiss. The brain becomes a slot machine, spinning until something feels right. But feelings now compete with data, and data always wins. It promises efficiency, not empathy. The tragedy, we mistake quantity for quality. The more we connect, the more disconnected we become. Intimacy turns into performance, and even confession feels rehearsed. Our emotional vocabulary erodes under the pressure of speed and choice. Ghosting, benching, orbiting, vocabulary born from avoidance. Modern terms for ancient fears, rejection, loss, uncertainty. We've built new words to mask old wounds, creating distance where intimacy once lived. Technology merely gave our insecurities a digital accent. The paradox feeds loneliness in disguise. Surrounded by profiles, we're lonelier than ever. Studies show that despite more matches, satisfaction plummets. The reason? Overchoice blurs emotion, too many options leave no room for depth. In this ecosystem of endless opportunity, commitment feels like confinement. The mind whispers that better awaits, somewhere, unseen. The moment comfort forms, curiosity sabotages it. Loyalty becomes an outdated relic, replaced by perpetual auditioning. At its core, the paradox is spiritual. The soul craves grounding, but the system rewards instability. True connection demands surrender, giving up choice. Yet surrender terrifies a generation raised to scale every possibility. Safety lies in options, not in people. Dark psychology thrives here, exploiting the human need for significance. By giving us simulated control, systems bind us tighter. We think we're choosing partners, but often we're choosing validation. And validation fades faster than affection ever could. The architecture of dating apps mirrors casinos, same colors, same intermittent rewards. It's emotional gambling dressed as romance. We risk feelings for attention, betting on dopamine to mask disappointment. The house always wins, because the house built the craving. Underneath the humor and hashtags, people hurt in silence. Profiles become confessions coded in images, each smile a desperate reach for belonging. But belonging can't be swiped into existence, it's earned through imperfection, through time. Both now extinct currencies. There's darkness in the mirror, a reflection divided by expectation. We crave authenticity but edit emotion, fearing rejection more than loneliness. The face staring back isn't lost, it's adapting, surviving in a system that monetizes uncertainty. Choice fragments time. Each conversation competes with 1,000 others, none lasting long enough to form memory. We scroll through people as if through products, forgetting each heart is not an interface. Exhaustion replaces excitement, and numbness grows. Society rewards the illusion of abundance. Metrics of matches and followers now quantify desirability. Intimacy becomes a scoreboard, emotion a game of display. The emptier we feel, the louder we perform. The stage lights never go off in digital love. But beneath the noise, something ancient still stirs, the innate human need to be seen beyond the surface. It whispers quietly through text threads and swipes missed. It's the reminder that love doesn't bloom in abundance, it blooms in scarcity. As we chase infinite options, we abandon the rarity of devotion. True intimacy thrives on limitation, the willingness to stop choosing. Yet in a culture addicted to the next, choosing one feels like losing all. So we stay in perpetual motion, afraid to land. Digital love stories now resemble simulations, rehearsed emotions, optimized timing, conditional vulnerability. Somewhere, authentic affection still breathes, but faintly, buried under filters and metrics. The paradox takes its toll not in heartbreak, but in apathy. Extreme choice breeds numbness, a slow desensitization to beauty. The miracle of connection fades into arithmetic. We scroll through possibilities the way emperors surveyed servants, detached, unsatisfied, endlessly replaced. This is not liberation. It is elegant captivity. If love once meant surrender, now it means strategy. If connection once meant closeness, now it means proximity. The rules shifted quietly, and we adapted, calling it progress. But under the surface, the human spirit mourns simplicity, the freedom of having less to choose from. The screen glows one final time, faces blending, hearts fading. The paradox of choice wins not by cruelty, but by confusion. We wanted endless love, and in chasing it, we ended up endlessly alone. Modern love didn't die, it multiplied until it meant nothing. Perhaps the cure was always primitive, less searching, more seeing, less swiping, more stillness. In a world overrun by choice, meaning survives only in commitment. The bravest act now is not to seek more, but to stop. To stay, to feel, to choose, just one.